Howdy everyone, this is going to be a quick video. I have a subscriber who is trying to learn how to check their can seams. So what we're going to do is we're going to check the height of this and we're going to check the width of this. First thing that you need to know is you need to have one of these sheets. So this is from Ardall, and it's a can lid manufacturer. And what you're looking for is the second op seam thickness and second op seam height. And you want the operational side. So we need to be looking for 44 thousandths plus or minus 2. And we need to be looking for 99 thousandths plus or minus 2. So those are the numbers that we're looking for. Now I just grabbed a random can out of my cooler to check, and it just happens to be an Athletic Brewing Company Near Beer IPA. And what we're going to check with right this time is a can seam micrometer. Let's see if you can actually see this. There you go. So let's stare it. And what you need to know about these is the two parts that you need to know. This portion here is called the thimble. And this portion here, I believe, is called the barrel. But as you can see, you have numbers on it. So you've got 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. But in between those, you have these little tiny lines going to it. So 0, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Each one of those lines is 25 thousandths of an inch. So when you take it all the way down, the 0 lines up with it. And if you take it 1 revolution back to 0, it should line up with your next line in there, okay? So that would be 25 thousandths. So now we're going to take our can lid here, and we're going to open this up a ways. And as you can see on the inside, there's a little hook here. We're going to take it. We're just going to rest it off the side. I find it actually easier to use my thumb, but it might be a little more difficult trying to do this on video. And then you just take it till it starts to click. And then you look at it. So when it comes to these, you always want to round up. So we're actually at 20 thousandths plus 25 thousandths. So we're at 45 thousandths. So that's within tolerance. You always want to check these in 3 different places. Okay, it looks like we're at 18 thousandths plus 25 thousandths. So we're about 44 thousandths. That's within tolerance. And we're going to move down to here. And we're in between 18 and 19 thousandths. So we're about, 44, 45 thousandths. So we're pretty good. So thickness, we're good. Now we need to check height. Height is a little more difficult. You gotta take it out. And you take your micrometer and you clip it on there. And it's a little difficult to do this through the video. And then you close it onto the seam. Hold on. I tend to find it easier to use my thumb. Okay, so if you look down here, we're at just under our 1. And at our line, we're at 23 thousandths. So we're sitting at 98 thousandths of an inch. So that's within tolerance. I'm gonna move it, do it again. We're right at our 0, so we're right at 99 hundred thousandths. So we're within tolerance. And we're gonna move it to one more spot. And we are currently sitting at about 23 thousandths or so. No, we're sitting at 22 thousandths. So this one might be a little off. Kind of take it over a little bit and see if we can get that right. And now we're about 23 thousandths. So yeah, this is going to be really close. We're 97 thousandths to 100 thousandths on this height. So they may be having a little bit of issue with their seamer. And if you look here, you can see a little scrape there. That actually is probably from their heads. So that's how we do it. And this is the best way to check those heights, is using one of these. I have been asked if you can use a pair of calipers, which you can. Let's see, these are 7mm. Okay. So basically the same idea. So kind of rock it. We're looking at 47 thousandths. You don't want to press too hard because you can actually like alter what it looks like. Then we're gonna hit over here. Looks like we're 47, 48 thousandths. And we're over here. Looks like we're 49 thousandths. So according to these, that's right. Up here, so you kind of hook onto the end and kind of go out there. So you're about 98 thousandths. Turn it. That one looks like it's about 98 thousandths. Turn it. Might have cut into the aluminum a little there. So it looks like I'm about 100 thousandths there. So the micrometer actually has like wider checking points, so you're less likely to cut in or deform the aluminum with the pressure. So you actually get a closer reading with a micrometer. But you can do them with calipers. And most places do have calipers, so you might as well just try them with these. I do recommend getting these. These are better, but you can do them with these. That's pretty much it for the main checks. There's a couple other things that you should check, which I'll probably do a more in-depth video on. For one thing, you need to check the plunge depth. So that one's sitting about 198 thousandths of an inch. Yeah. So you actually, there is a value that you need to check here, and the only way to check your overlap and your J hook and your body hook is by taking this off, which I'll do another video on at another time. So hopefully that helps you. Cheers. Let me know if you have any more questions. All right. Bye.